America cooked? Most likely. What's up? Assalamu alaikum. What's up, Troy? What's up, Matt? Here we go. There we go. Seems like you can only edit titles on Twitch separately. Okay. And then my OBS is acting weird. Like, I don't understand why it's being so weird. Like, it was fine the other day. Oh, America is chopped. Chopped, diced, and sliced, and minced, and however you guys want to put it. What is like the... It's so zoomed. Dock status bar, dock toolbars. Like, what is this like? Oh. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, this is weird. Oh. Wow. Did I just... Okay. That was weird. Oh, thank you. What's up, Slim Jim? Did everyone get their stickers? I mean, hey, you're about to see history. You're about to witness history. And look at you. You are lucky enough to witness it taking a semester in America. What is TSIM? Tism? I know, Slim hasn't been here in a minute, huh? Where have you been? Why would you think so? A lot of people have jobs that have autism. All right, well, how was everybody's weekend, guys? Just wanted to say hello to everyone. I'll eat a snack and then go to sleep. Dude, انت صراحة, you work so hard. Proud of you, bro. Proud of you. Much love. It's crazy how people come and go on the stream. People's lives move on. People grow. People get opportunities. And it's just like pretty cool seeing everybody's stories. I love it. I love it. Exciting stuff. Tomorrow's the day, huh? Tomorrow's the day. Man, give Oso a big hug for me, man. I honestly like praying. You know, all dogs do go to heaven. Trying to work and playing video games, trying to work out. I need to stop by though. Dude, you're always welcome here, Slim. You're always welcome here. Don't forget about us. Oh, by the way, while you're on here, why don't you go to streamerawards.com and nominate me? My video is definitely not gonna... I pretty much used the same video from the beginning of the year. Because I did not expect... Yeah. Dude, then you're not severe. You are an intelligent guy. What's going on tomorrow, the election? Actually, that's happening right now. Yeah, dude. There were a lot of people. There were a lot of people. And plus, when you say people who have autism, you're talking about the level of spectrum. Yeah, exactly. So it's very, very different. You can't just group yourself into one large category. By the way, this is the link, Slim. I would highly, greatly appreciate if you voted for me on the hidden gem section. We put that here. So, yeah. Slim, Whew. Yeah, dude, it's been a long day. So when we came home, we waited for my sister to get back home from work, and then we all as a family, as a unit, we went to go vote. And then we hung out a little bit. I got my drink. Who did I vote for? I voted for Jill Stein. I definitely Trump is gonna win, 100%. But it's good to vote for a Green Party to give them at least 5% of the votes so they can get federal funding for next election. And honestly, like, it was just the better of the worst. No, Jill Stein is actually not the worst. It's just like, I didn't want to vote the two evils, but I was gonna vote Trump. I was going to vote Trump. Yeah. Who were you planning on voting for? Why is the view so... Shouldn't be worried about it anyways. Okay. So today's agenda is one, of course, looking at the series finale of America. 2, is to chill. You would have voted Jill as well? Dang. Wow. They're already showing California blue already? That's actually nuts. Yeah, listen, Trump's gonna win. Like, if she technically has the 54 electoral votes for California and she's still behind, there's no way. Jill Stein, she just needs 1 more percent. 1 more percent. And she'll have 5% of the votes. And look at that, like 4, 8, 12 other candidates, like crazy. We just need Jill Stein to have 5%. That's all we're asking for. That's all we're asking for. But how did she get California? They just closed it. It's so crazy because, like, Fresno? Yeah, all of Fresno is 100% Trump. When we went to Yosemite, that's all it was. I'm curious to see what Los Angeles would put. But they don't even have all the districts yet. Colorado, yeah. Wow, New Mexico? Hey, look, Matt, there you are. You know the 2 states that Kamala and Trump don't visit is Alaska and Hawaii. Who is your candidate, Slim? Oh, yeah. Wait, what would have been good? Wait, what did I say? I forgot. No, dude, America's fed up. America is fed up. Stan? Stein? You mean Stein? Jill Stein? His last name? Are you sure? Sorry guys, I have a little bit of a runny nose. I've been sneezing all day. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought I said something I forgot. Because, like, I'm already there. I'm already there, dude. It's like 8:30. And, dude, like, the time of, like, streaming, there's always, like, something. Like, tomorrow, I'm going to a new ramen place with my friend. I'm gonna try it out for the first time. Thursday, I have to go to I love how I say it, because, like, we're all 30 now. I'm like, I'm going to a birthday party for my friend who's turning 30. Friday, I might go to Disneyland. So there goes that. Like, it's kind of crazy. I don't think it was Jill. It was someone else. I could be wrong. Oh, I don't know whose other last name is Stan. I think he seems like I know. She's also a Scorpio. We're only a week apart. Isn't that crazy? We're only a week apart. This Wi-Fi is so depressing. There you go. Michael! How's it going, Michael? Good to see you. I don't understand why my OBS is huge. Like, it's literally huge. My OBS literally just like ballooned. And I can't put it on my other monitor. It's kind of weird. And like, I can't like shrink it. I can't do control. No, I can't do that. And I'll just have to like deal with it. And I'll hit my laugh about it. Ugh, we are so happy you're here too. Dang, Dova, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Dude, not much. Honestly, like I'm here to chill. I'm here to have a good time. Everyone on Twitch, where you guys at? I see you. You can chat on Twitch if you want. So last Sunday, I hung out with some people from the neurodivergent community of UC Davis. I feel like I finally found my crowd. We met up at a cafe and we had a chill time together. Dope. Anyone interested in movies? That's pretty cool. I love that. Yeah, when people aren't like full of energy, it's nice. I actually saw this meme and I sent it to my friends. And I think like because we pretty much have like a same mindset, it's just kind of funny. So we have this meme right here. If don't hit me up unless these are the plans. Chilling, sitting on the couch, either on your phone, on your iPad, or just communicating, watching a movie. This is my ideal kind of day. Just chilling. Just chilling. And then one of my friends, she was like, yes! And it's, so when I was teaching karate yesterday, so it was me and two other people. Ugh, their story is so cute, you guys. Dude, a nap party together. Like safe space. So me and my friend, his name is James. Yeah, there was a girl who was talking about Martin Scorsese and she seemed pretty chill. Bro, that's what's up. I've been watching any movies. I've been watching analog. Oh, dude, my sister watched Smile yesterday. She said she hasn't been scared for a very long time, and this movie actually like scared her. What? Oh my god, Jessica in the house. What's up? Sorry, I just checked the chat. Dude, how long ago did you get in there? Multi-streaming over here. Yeah, so me and my friend James, we've been training together for a very, very long time. We're both 3rd degree black belts. He's testing for his 4th in January. Dude, Dragon Ball Super. I gotta get Dragon Ball. What is that video game, you guys? Come on, help me out. That new one. What is it called? Help me out, guys. So we've been training for a very long time, and I think in like 2000 and I don't know, like 2014, 2013, came a girl who started training. And literally, I kid you not, the first day of class, we were both teaching, James and I. And then James walks up to me and he goes, "You see that girl? She's cute." I was like, "All right, James. All right, dude." And then fast forward to this year, they've been dating and now he proposed to her. So it's the cutest thing where they both met in karate class. She's pursuing her black belt soon. And they're both gonna get married. And they both met in class. That is so cute. I love that story. I'm literally sharing it with everybody I see. It's so cute. It's so cute. And I finally told her. I mean, look, I'm good friends with her too. We went out and we got drinks boba yesterday. I literally told her, I was like, the first day he saw you, from day one, he thought you were cute. And she's like, "Dude, I thought he was cute too on day one." And I was like, "Dang, y'all both thought each other were cute? That's crazy. That's crazy." Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. And I'll be going to their wedding. I was like, I better be there. I'm like, I already canceled plans. It's so cute. And now James, he's a 3rd degree black belt and he's a cop. He's a cop. That's a good combination to have. That's a really good combination to have. Yeah, I thought it was actually, there's one guy in my oh, he took it away. Okay. Yeah. It was really cute. So yeah, so I was summoned to help yesterday. It was really cool. Like, it's really cool to see a lot of the kids after COVID, 4 years after COVID. It was a full class. It was a full class. And I was so impressed and really happy to see all the kids wanting to train. I remember when my mom put me in karate when I was a kid, I didn't want to do it at all. Like, I hated it. I hated it. And there's this thing called the brown belt curse. So did your sensei use a summoning ritual to get you to that dojo? No. My sensei actually he passed on the torch to us to teach where he used to teach, because that's like our local city. So we now teach at that city, and I have to drive like this city, like the city that I go to where Sensei is like an hour away from San Diego. So I also drive an hour to get there. And I asked him the other day, I'm like, "Dude, when have you driven down to LA?" And he's like, it's been a minute." And I was like, "Okay, Sensei. All right, sir." So yeah, I was talking to James and the other girl's named Nicole. And I was like, "Yo, like, you guys are good? Like, what's up?" They're like, "Yeah, Monday, like, it'd be nice, like, to have an extra hand." I was like, "Okay." So I came and helped out. And actually, it's a good thing I did, because that was a lot of kids, guys. A lot of kids. I used to teach it. I was like, at one point, I was like, "All right, guys, like, I'm done. Like, I can't teach anymore. Like, I don't want to do it. I'll come. I'll volunteer. I won't teach. I don't want to do it." Sometimes I think about it, though. And I'm like, maybe, what if I do open my own dojo? But if I did open my own dojo, It means that I have to teach 100% of the time. There's one guy in my Japanese friend group who's a huge movie nerd, but I don't really consider him everybody else in that group. I can't be friends with allistics, even if we share the same interests. You can't be friends with allistics? Does that mean typical people? I think you'd be a good teacher. I think so. I'm really tough on the kids. I really like put them in the spot. When they mess around. You can't be friends with typical people? I think you can. I think you'd be surprised. You just have to open up to that. Have you ever talked to him about movies? I've taught for a long time, and there's a lot of parents, like, not to toot my own horn, that have like come and thanked me, like, and like the kids like actually listen, and then like they miss me, they want me to come back, and I'm like, guys, like I know, I don't want to, but I know. I think it's healthy for me to come in doses. Because I think I used to teach 3 times a week. I think that was the burnout. And like, listen, it didn't take up most of my day, but like, reality though, I did have 2 jobs. In reality, I did have 2 jobs. So that was a little bit of the burnout. Maybe that's why like I quit. Cuz I didn't want to. Like I wanted my nights. Like cuz yesterday I went from class started at 7 p.m. And for a person who has like a full-time job, if class starts at 7, like I technically like and I get home by like 5:30, I only have like an hour to like sit and do nothing until like until class starts. Yeah, and even this is like a good side thing to have fun with. Oh, what's up, Adrian? Who's winning? We'll find out. Oh, Jessica, you're still here? Let's see who's winning. Let's look back at here, guys. Alright, let's see. 230. I don't think anything's changed. I don't think anything will change, to be honest with you. Wow, Harris got all the little guys. Wow, Maryland is 10 electoral votes? That's actually crazy. New Jersey's 14? Of course she got New York. I'm moderating. I be moderating chat every now and again. But I have audio muted, sorry, in a call. I'm just gonna give a salute. Kamala's not winning. But like, dude, she got all these little guys. I don't want Kamala to win. Like, for the popular vote, she's not far off. She's not far off. We always get the shitty people, dude. Always get the shitty people. You don't understand what I've been through. I've been bullied basically my whole life. Plus, I just hate this friend group, so I'm not planning to open up to them. Oh. I mean, you've mentioned that before. I thought this guy was different. Well, I'm glad you found your people, dude. Ah. I've been watching a lot of TikToks about series finale for America. I think it's just like the funniest thing. It's so funny. Okay, so I want to show you guys. What's up, Adrian? What is electoral vote? Non-American here. Okay. An electoral vote basically is well, you see, okay, well, for one thing to tell you, I live in America and I can't even explain it. So electoral votes is what really determines the presidential race, not the popular vote. Stupid, I know, but I think we should watch a video. I don't think the majority. Okay. What is electoral vote? All right, I think we should watch a kids version, to be quite honest with you. All right. Okay. I remember there was a nice drawing. Oh, here we go.
Electoral College. How the elections won. Did you know that
Okay. Actually, let's watch it.
presidential candidate can get the most votes nationwide, known as the popular vote, but they can still lose the election? That's because the way a president wins the election is based on the Electoral College. The Electoral College consists of 538 electors. And to win the election, you have to have at least 270 of those electoral votes. So, what are electors? Each state is given a certain number of electors based on the state's population size. The number of residents
Wow. That increased by 1.
who live in the state determine how many delegates a state gets in the House of Representatives. Whatever that number of House members is equals the number of electors that state is given. Then, every state gets 2 more electors for their 2 senators. There's 100 senators for 50 states. Every state has 2 senators, and those 2 senators equals 2 electors per state. This is a huge benefit for smaller states. So that means the number of House representatives for a state plus 2 senators equals the number of electoral votes each state gets. Do you get it? You just add those 2 numbers together. Number of the House representatives plus the 2 senators. And you get the state's allotment of electors. That's why California, Texas, New York, and Florida have so many electors. Because there's so many more people who live in those states. So they have more House representative members. Every 10 years, the U.S. does a census, which determines how many people live in each state. Also, so filling out your census is important. On voting day, all of the votes are counted in each state, and the winner of that state gets all the electoral votes for that state. It's winner takes all for each state's electoral votes. So when you see breaking news on election day that a state has been decided, whichever candidate got the most votes for that state will get all the electoral votes from that state. And the race to get 270 electoral votes is on. Often in close races, there are a handful of states that can decide who will win the election. And it usually comes down to some of the smaller states. Those states are known as swing states, which means they either could swing to one candidate or the other, which means that their state...
No, you do and you don't. Because the people really determine the electoral vote. So, yeah, you do and you don't.
Race is gonna be super close. Do you know how many electors your state has? Find out and pay attention on election night to see which candidate.
Actually, this is a great summary. Good job, kid. That was pretty cute. So yeah. Oh, I think this is the video, right? There's a lot of animated versions of it, but does that make sense? Does that make sense? Who doesn't understand? Raise your hand. Raise your hand high. Because, damn. Yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry for ranting. I know I've been extremely annoying lately, but this is pretty much the only place where I can be honest. Hey, man. Dude, you're chilling. Suggestions? Yeah, we'll get to it. We can get to it. Let's see what we got. Fake charity. By the way, I rewatched the Dubai is a joke video on the way home. It is a joke. Very, very convoluted. I think, like, there was a reason why they did the electorals. Maybe we can look that up. Why did the electoral... There was a reason. So, like, for example, Adrian, there was a time between President Bush and Al Gore. Al Gore won the popular vote, but Bush won the electoral. So Bush won the presidency, which is wild. Wild. How the electoral college works. Okay, 2016. Why do we still have an electoral?
The Electoral College was from the beginning a political deal. A deal that was designed to allow states with small populations to have more of a say in presidential elections.
Oh, that's why. That makes sense.
The framers of our Constitution created a system that was most politically salient
Rand Abdel Fattah, shukran.
in a much different time, and that they expected to evolve over time.
Here's what you need to know about the framers. They weren't all necessarily fans of a direct election, but they did believe that voters, at the time landowning white men, should choose their leaders through elections. But according to Akil Omar, professor at Yale University's law school, there was another major obstacle for the idea of people directly voting for president.
The fundamental problem with direct election is the South will lose every time because a huge percentage of its population are enslaved people, and obviously slaves won't be voting.
In order to pad their population numbers, southern states wanted enslaved people in their states to count. The bigger your state's population, the more money you'd receive from the federal budget, and the more representation you'd get in Congress.
And so, after a series of debates, Northern delegates reached a deal with Southerners. Enslaved people would count as 3/5 of a human being towards their population
That's
numbers.
crazy.
Many slaveholding states wanted that racialized population calculus carried over to electing the president, and they eventually came up with a plan that they thought
This is
could win
so
enough
much
support
exposure.
from both northern
Crazy.
and southern states. They didn't give it a name at the time, but it would come to be called the Electoral College. And while the framers expected this process would need to be updated, the way we select a president has only been amended once, in 1800, 220 years
What?
ago.
During that amendment process, there was talk from northern states about just doing away with the Electoral College altogether. But southern states had no incentive to get behind this, so the Electoral College remained. And after the Civil War and the passage of the 13th Amendment abolishing slavery, their resistance to direct election only grew stronger.
It's the oh crap moment, because now we've got rid of slavery. So what happens to 3/5? It becomes 5/5, because now technically everyone is free.
Suddenly, former slaves were fully counted in their populations, And now, the former Confederacy wielded even more power. Because the Electoral College system rewards population over participation, Southern states started to systematically keep Black citizens from voting.
So actually, the South is going to have more seats in the Electoral College than ever before, more seats in the House of Representatives, and they're not letting their people vote.
By suppressing Black voters, the Southern states actually got a better deal when the Three-Fifths Compromise ended. And this impacted the presidency through the rest of the 1800s and even into the 20th century.
The only other substantial challenge to the Electoral College came in 1968. And once again, racist politics were involved. A third-party candidate named George Wallace nearly caused an electoral crisis, threatening to pull enough delegates away to deny Richard Nixon the majority.
Wow.
George Wallace, who was a segregationist, didn't end up with enough electoral votes to send the presidential election to Congress to decide. But his candidacy and Nixon's tight popular vote margin were enough to push Congress to consider.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. I've never heard of an independent take a percentage of the electoral vote.
An amendment to the Constitution that would essentially end the Electoral College.
But then, it hit a wall. Southern states were once again concerned they would lose power and be forced to accept the policies of a growing civil rights movement. And eventually, the proposal was defeated by filibuster.
Since then, we've had two
Boo.
elections where the president has won the Electoral College but lost the popular vote.
Yup.
And the way things are now, a small group of swing states kind of decide each election, leaving a lot of people to wonder, does my vote even matter?
Well, the number.
Yeah. See, let's like. No. No way, Jill. Kamala. Kamala. Beta. You know what's funny? Kamala Harris is half Indian. And she doesn't even embrace that side. Dude, can we please just get 5%? Yeah, Robert Kennedy, bro. I feel sorry dude, they made sure to kick him out. But he endorsed Donald Trump, from my understanding. Yeah, I think Trump's gonna take Arizona, and I think he's gonna take Nevada. Wow. Literally nothing. Crazy stuff. Oh my goodness. Did you guys watch my suggestion? Or do I only have to be stuck with reading your suggestions? Huh? And I don't want to hear, I just saw it. Did you see it? I didn't get any reaction on this. Nobody reacted to it. Okay, thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate that. I was gonna give some of y'all a hard time. Michael is off the hook. Thank you so much. I guess we could start watching a little bit of suggestions, and then I didn't know, but I do know the story. Well, scram. Let's see.
You worked in fast food before? No. And why do you want to work here? I don't. My dad is making me interview. You? I'm I'm sorry, I want him to be man, make his own money. You just want me out of the house. I make my own money. I do social media, I do music. Well, we pay minimum wage here, $16, but you get benefits. Wait, you pay 16 for what? Every sale? No, per hour. Per hour? What if he sell 25 burger per hour? It's not a sales job. So what will he be doing then? Making burgers? To do what with them? To sell them. There are benefits, like I said. Names and free lunch.
What's up,
Passionate
Nits?
people, at least a couple. Give them 80 an hour, you have a deal. There's no way. I don't even make that money. So you're poor. Dad, this is fast food. It's fast food, sir. If it's so fast, why I sit and drive through a line to business day? Supply and demand. So you do understand.
Wait,
sales.
this
I
is
never
funny.
said I don't. Habibi, you're short-staffed. $80 an hour. Highest we can go is 18. 18. 18. Final offer. Let's go, Habibi. Okay, 20. 60. 20. 65. You're going up. And you're going down.
Wait.
Okay, 30 an hour. Deal. Guys, I don't want to work here.
Wait, that was funny. Wait, I like that. That was funny. Okay, Father Sunglasses always looks at the stream after. Oh, you guys didn't hear it? No. I don't mind watching it again. We can watch it again. I don't mind. I don't mind. I thought it was pretty funny.
You worked in fast food before? No. And why do you want to work here? I don't. My dad is making the interview. Yeah? I'm sorry, I want him to be man, make his own money. You just want me out of the house. I make my own money. I do social media, I do music. Well, we pay minimum wage here, $16, but you get benefits. Wait, you pay 16 for what?
I want
Every
Naruto
sale?
to
No,
run
per
for
hour.
president.
Per hour? What if he sell 25 burger per hour? It's not a sales job. So what will he be doing then? Making burgers? To do what with them? To sell them. There are benefits, like I said. Names and free lunch. Passionate people, at least a couple. Give them 80 an hour, you have a deal. There's no way. I don't even make that money. So you're poor. Dad, this is fast food. It's fast food, sir. If it's so fast, why I sit and drive through a line to business day? Supply and demand. So you do understand sales. I never said I don't. Habibi, you're short-staffed. $80 an hour. Highest we can go is 18. 18. 18. Final offer. Let's go, Habibi. Okay, 20. 60. 20. 65. You're going up. And you're going down. Okay, 30 an hour. Deal. Guys, I don't want to work here.
This is so funny. Wait, I like this guy. Rudy. Rudy ya Moody. Rudy ya Cutie. You like that? Matthew McConaughey? Dang. The Sky. All right, Nits. Miku. Who's Miku? What's up, Nato? Sabaho. Alright. Props to Father Sunglasses. That was pretty dope. Alright. Next. I voted for Jill Stein. Dude, they let go of the harness because they trusted that guy. That was dope. Oh. Dang, this is what Wind wants to be. He wants to get on his level. You just gotta look straight. Under the legs? Wow. Naoto, I literally had a full month and a half playing Ghost of Tsushima. وينك انت? Honest government democracy blocked in Indonesia. Indonesia?
Hello, I'm from the government, where we hope you're enjoying democracy. The good
Oh,
news
okay,
is
my fault, my
more
fault.
of you
I'll
are
take it
voting
back.
in an election this year than ever before in history. The bad news is many of us are cosplaying at democracy in a series of major elections that
Oh,
will
yes,
decide
Naruto,
whether
I saw your
democracy
comment on
lives
Twitch.
or dies this year. Like India's.
You can be
Hello,
whichever
I'm from the
platform you want, but I'm
government
gonna-
of India, the motherfucker
Oh,
of
India.
democracy, where during our election we harass and arrest the opposition, threaten journalists, undermine our electoral process, declare that we've been chosen by God, and if you complain about the soaring food prices, unemployment, and more inequality than under British rule, we bulldoze your fucking home. It's
True.
all part of our plan to dismantle India's democracy from within. First, we made the judiciary our bitch, so we could pass laws that let us strip an entire state of its autonomy and openly discriminate against minorities. Then we
So
jailed our
cold.
students, poets, lawyers, and artists, and kicked the shit out of protesters while forcing them to sing the national anthem. Of course, we can't let the world see we're turning India into a fascist ethno-state, so we got this free speech absolutist to censor evidence of it from his website, while our best friend bought out our media to keep India in the dark about our shitfuckery. Adani, bringing the world together by screwing indigenous
Guys, let me tell you, a lot of Indians have a shit ton of money. A shit ton. There's a lot of unnamed billionaires that are Indian. They're smart people. Very smart people.
people from India to Australia. But India's government is just one of the many that are cosplaying at democracy. Hello, I'm from the government of Pakistan, where even after shutting down the internet
Dude,
to rig the election,
I have stocks. I have a Tesla stock and I have a Doge stock. Coincidentally, they both rise together. Of course, I bought the stock years ago. But they both, like, when one goes up, the other goes up. It's so funny. It's so funny.
and banning cricket bats to confuse voters, they still managed to tell us to fuck off. Here at the British government, our plan to hold on to power
I love her seriousness, but her joke at the same time.
relies on people forgetting their voter IDs on election day and not visiting this site, which explains how to tell Tories to fuck off too. Please, if Labour wins, they'll lower the voting age and will never be elected again. Here at the Indonesian government, our new president was once banned from the US for committing war crimes in Timor and
Oh,
West
wow.
Papua, so we made him look like a cuddly grandpa with bullshit like this. Here in Iran, we haven't had real elections since these guys overthrew our democracy to get our oil.
Yeah,
so now
Iran-
we have elections, where our supreme leader and guardian council pick the candidates, which is why Iranians don't even bother to fucking vote. Here at the only democracy in the Middle East, our leader refuses to hold an election, even though most Israelis want him gone. The ICC wants him for war crimes, while millions of people whose lives and land we control don't get to vote in our elections, or as we call it, apartheid, which we abolished here in South Africa. So now everyone can vote in our election to end our blatant corruption and fucking load shedding. We need a coalition government. Here in Mexico, we'll have our first female president and a man will still call the shots. In Bulgaria, we'll have our 6th election in 3 years and Shishi will still call the shots. In Serbia, we're having another election because we rigged the last one. In Venezuela, we banned the opposition from our election. In Belarus, the opposition ran an AI candidate, so we couldn't arrest him. And in Russia, we killed the opposition in our Arctic penal colony, along with our democracy.
This is
We're
so
also
bad.
trying to kill Europe's by triggering price spikes and the biggest migrant crisis since World War II, which fascists are exploiting to win seats in our European elections so they can weaken our press freedom, civil liberties, and rule of law. But nowhere will democracy's balls be kicked harder than here, in America, where we prepared to defend democracy from terrorists, commies, and even aliens, but not from a guy who couldn't take an L. When you put all this together, you can see why democracy is in decline worldwide and across every metric, owing to a loss of
Protester
trust
arrested in Iran? No, I
government.
haven't
By
heard
now,
about that.
You might be thinking, what's the fucking point? Democracy doesn't work, which of course is what all the democracy ratfuckers want you to think. But remember, as shitty as we might be, democracy gives you the power to change your leaders.
is
It
funny.
took centuries to win that right, and once
Good one,
it's
Ren.
gone, it's gone. So if you want to keep it, now would be a good time to wake the fuck up and fight for it. This has been a message from your local government franchise. Good luck. Authorized by the Chosen One.
This was good. No, this just shows like a lot of greedy mofos. It's so crazy. So many greedy mofos. Ooh. Ooh, do we dare show this one?
Hello, I'm from your local government franchise with an update on all the latest bullshit. Today,
Okay, you know what's funny? Is she AI? Because her lips, the way she's speaking, is like, do you know what I mean? Do I have to explain it? It's just like, it seems too perfect. Like, the audio is like, maybe like a slight delay.
Today's update is brought to you by the government of Japan. Hello, I'm from the government of Japan.
It's like the girl who's like, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. Like, that's what she looks like. Right? Like, that's what it's feeling like. A female college student was being repeatedly harassed by the morality police for not wearing her hijab properly. So she showed up to the campus in just her underwear. Wow. And then what happened? You don't think so? They've been doing this kind of videos. But, I mean, like, she was quickly arrested and taken to an unmarked van. Where's her parents? Anyways, she just gives me that. Like, just pay attention to her lips.
We've issued a warrant for the arrest of Captain Paul Watson. Wanted
Like, her voice is too crisp clear. Which, maybe it is how she talks.
for the crime of being a fucking legend. Remember that time commercial whaling was banned, but we kept hunting whales in the Southern Ocean Whale Sanctuary by saying,
It's purely in the interest of science.
well, this fucking legend stopped us from researching a shit ton of whales. And as it turned out, he was upholding the law, because the International Court of Justice and Australia's Federal Court subsequently ruled that our whaling was illegal and told us to gitfo. So did we go to jail for acting illegally? Of course not, silly. Instead, we're trying to jail the fucking legend who stopped us from breaking the law. Sure, that might seem unjust, but we've seen other governments prosecuting fucking legends lately, like these ones in Tasmania and these ones in Cambodia. So we thought Japan should have a go at it too. We'd like to thank the Danish government for arresting the...
Am I understanding this correctly? So this guy went to Japanese and Australian territory to stop the Japanese from whale hunting? The state says she was placed in a mental hospital for being mentally disturbed. But no more word on her condition. Oh, they probably killed her. I hope they didn't. But I wouldn't be surprised.
The fucking legend in Greenland, which is great timing since he was on his way to intercept our new whale killing machine on its maiden voyage to hunt vulnerable fin whales. Tuk Tuk, Denmark, you can extradite him to Japan now. Don't worry, we only routinely violate our prisoners' human rights. So thanks to our 99.9%
Wow.
conviction rate, he'll definitely die in jail. We also want to thank our taxpayers for subsidizing the dying whale industry. Literally. Even though few of you eat whale, which is
Ooh.
why we have to hire influencers to hawk it to you, all to keep our mates in business at this joint. One of our favorite sources of Amakudari positions for retiring officials. I mean, sure, whales are the foundation of an actual industry, whale watching, which generates vast income for communities worldwide, and sure, their feces help feed the phytoplankton that sustains all marine life and produces half the planet's oxygen supply. And sure, they're our allies by capturing carbon and storing it for centuries when they die naturally and fall to the sea floor. Unlike our carbon capture and storage projects, which capture fuck all. But why invest in all that when we can kill whales and stick them in a fucking vending machine? And shut the fuck up, Europe. Norway kills more whales than us. What about Iceland's whale fuckery? Or the Faroe Islands and their colourful whale murder festival evil. Whatever you do, just don't all come together to defend this fucking legend. Or put pressure on us here at the Danish government to release him by protesting outside our embassies. Or put pressure on us here at the Australian government to defend the guy who once helped us uphold the law in Antarctica. But most importantly, don't go straight to this website which shows how to take these actions right now to free Paul Watson, as that would send out a clear message to all governments to keep our hands off all the planet's warriors, defenders of the wild, and fucking legends out there. This has been a message from your local government franchise. Goodbye.
Wow. That was a good one. That was crazy. Fake charity. Ugh, please.
Around 1 year ago, Mr. Beast uploaded a video titled 1,000 Blind People See for the First Time.
Okay. Alright, guys. Alright. Here we go. Another video.
Now in this video, Mr. Beast went around the world and paid for...
Or let's see if this video is an annoying video of like... Anyways,
for 1,000 people to get eye surgery to fix their blindness. Well, in the trenches of YouTube, being buried for some reason, I found a video titled Mr. Beast Did Not Pay for 1,000 Eye Surgeries. This video was uploaded by Mission Flight, which is a non-profit organization who basically serves others through the skills of trained pilots in their aircrafts. Well, in Mr. Beast's Curing 1,000 People's Blindness video, this Mission Flight non-profit was part of the video, and they are claiming that Mr. Beast did not pay for people's surgeries, which if this is true, this could be super bad for Mr. Beast. I mean, he is already under fire because all of the other, you know, controversies that are going around, but claiming that you paid for people's eye surgeries when in reality you didn't. Well, let's get into this video and see what Mission Flight has to say.
Hey guys, Mike with Mission Flight. We just arrived in San Quintin, Mexico for our eye clinic outreach, and we brought someone along very special, Mr. Beast. Yo, Mr. Beast, how was the flight?
I can already tell this is going to be a sick-ass video.
Mission Flight is one of the nonprofits that's featured in that video. Our surgeons, our people are performing that work. It only costs us about $2,000 per surgery after consideration of the donated supplies that we received from other organizations. We did 62 surgeries that weekend. That's $124,000. We have yet to receive a penny from Mr. Beast or anyone mentioned in that video. Like, what is going on here?
So this specific clinic that was doing the eye surgeries in Mr. Beast's video did 63 surgeries that were a part of the video, and that costed them around $124,000. So what I'm getting from this video is that Mr. Beast literally came into the clinic, filmed the doctors performing the eye surgeries, then commentated over it, making seem like the only reason those people were getting the surgery was because of his money, when in reality he didn't give them a penny, and then he turned around and probably made millions of dollars off of that video. So if he actually didn't give them any money for those surgeries,
interesting,
honestly kind of disgusting, knowing damn well that Mr. Beast has $100,000 just lying around that he could definitely have given them. Like, what? The worst part is that he claimed that he paid for all of these surgeries.
You paid for my surgery?
Yes. When the people who were literally involved in the video said that they didn't receive a penny, like, that's pretty bad.
Mr. Beast, we want to say thank you again for the 1,000 eye surgeries that you provided around the world. In particular and specifically, we are so grateful for the eye surgeries that you provided in San Quintin, Mexico. And so we thought we would take you into the operating room and allow some of the doctors and maybe even a patient to say thank you to you for all of the good work that you are doing. So let's go in.
Honestly, huge props to Mission Flight. I mean, this video is so sick. Like, even though the whole point of the video is to, you know, let people know that Mr. Beast didn't pay for the eye surgeries, like, this guy is still having fun and joking about it. Because, I mean, these people actually like helping people and enjoy doing it, and they aren't doing all of this like charity work for the cameras and the money like Mr. Beast is obviously doing it for. Like, they actually want to help people and make a difference. So like, yeah, they kind of got scammed out of $124,000, but honestly to them it doesn't really seem like that big of a deal, because at least they got to help people, when Mr. Beast literally just claimed that he helped all these people, but in reality he just recorded them and then dipped.
This is our
yeah, I wonder what Mr. Beast's true intentions are. I mean, like, yeah, he makes videos, but like, if he doesn't make the video, then he doesn't make the money for like other things. Like maybe the money that he raised with this video pays for whatever. I don't know. Like, of course he does this to get views. Like when he donated the $10,000 from that sponsor on his very first video because he knows it was gonna get views.
Administrator for all of the surgeries that take place in this clinic, and she oversees all the details of compensation for Mr. Beast for any of the surgeries in April of 2022.
Nothing related to Mr. Beast in our projects.
And what about any other clinics, any other dates that we've been doing surgeries in Mexico?
Any projects? No.
Yeah.
I mean, I will remember because he's very famous.
Right.
So,
Sorry, I'm like literally
no,
sniffling
not at all.
onto the mic.
Yeah, because in his video he claims that he is going to pay for 1,000 surgeries,
Oh, wow.
including surgeries in this clinic.
In this clinic here?
And he actually shows you right here performing a surgery
Oh, yeah?
in his video,
Oh.
but we never received any kind of compensation at all.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So,
We don't receive any compensation for that.
yeah, so we are trying to figure out what to do next.
So I wonder how that interaction went down. Like, did Mr. Beast just walk in with a camera and start filming? I mean, he honestly probably told them that he would pay for all the surgeries if he could film, and then once he got all of the shots, he probably just pieced out. I mean, that's just speculation, but I really would like to know.
Also, it's like Mr. Beast has a team, right? Like, his team was irresponsible to pay an invoice?
Know the whole situation. I mean, because obviously Mission Flight has shown proof that the clinic was in Mr. Beast's video, and even the head surgeon was in the video, and they're claiming that Mr. Beast did not give them a penny for the surgeries when he said that he was paying for them. Like, this is a really, really, really big act. Some quick math here. That Mr. Beast video has 189 million views, and with an RPM of, let's say, $7, which I think is a huge lowball for Mr. Beast, that's $1.3 million just off of that video, and an RPM of 7 is pretty low, especially for Mr. Beast, so I wouldn't be surprised if he made well over $2 million on just this single video, and if not $2 million, it could be, I mean, way more. It's hard to calculate how much money he made on that video because I'm not really sure what his RPMs look like.
So Jimmy, let's not allow the attorneys to make a bunch of money. Let's instead allow more surgeries to take place. Let's turn the corner. Let's make things right.
Now, I wanted to make this video to get more eyes on the video by Mission Flight. Now, I'm going to leave their video in the description as well as put it in the comments, so make sure you guys go give it a like to hopefully push it out to more people. Mission Flight seems to have some really... That's so gross.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, let's leave a like. Let's see if there's any updates. Update. Mission Flight put out a statement saying that finally, after all the support from all you guys... This was five days ago? That was 5 days ago. That was some fast acting. Wow. Wow, that was fast. Do 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 Mr. Beast. Oh, here we go.
Mike with Mission.
Okay. There has to be an update here. Oh, wow. He posted this 8 months ago. Okay. Oh, Mr. Surgery update.
Hey guys, Mike from Mission Flight. Big update regarding our video about Mr. Beast and the eye surgeries. And thank you to you, the online community that
4
helped
days
get the
ago.
word out. In fact, yesterday, someone from Jimmy's team contacted us and was sincerely surprised that that we had not been compensated. He was pretty shocked and asked what they can do to make things right. I just referenced back to our video where we had done 62 surgeries that weekend. They cost us about $2,000 each, and so they wired $124,000 this morning. So thank you again very much. Thank you to Jimmy and the team for fixing the problem so quickly. And yeah, there was a third party involved with big miscommunications and misunderstandings.
See?
And I believe that those things are going to get worked out as well in the future, or maybe certain third parties are not going to be used in the future. We just look forward to serving more people. This is what we do throughout the year, all the time, and it's our pleasure and our joy. And so we look forward to.
Oh, that's so cool! Wow. Ooh. What is this? A 3-month investigation. Oh, wow. Has concluded. The law firm investigators reviewed millions of documents and messages, conducted 39 interviews. I was also asked to refrain from making public statements to enable detailed, unbiased investigation? When did they? Quinn. Wow. Wow. Soundly rejected. Okay. I don't know what this means, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know what that means. July 24th. That's been since July? Almost 6 months ago? Wow. Six months ago? That is so crazy, dude. Did they get paid by Emirates? Most likely. Like, Dubai in itself, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they did get paid. I would get paid too. Why are they so disgusted? I watched this. The real Blandalorian?
That you can use on your phone, Apple or Android. Now, this doesn't work for.
I did. Before he says anything, I'm gonna show you guys. Before. Hey Siri. Okay. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Oh my god, dude. Hey Siri. Is my Siri not set up on this phone? Oh, Irma Gerd. Wait. Wait a second. Hello? Hey Siri. Wait. That's not fair. Hold on. Okay. Dude. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I'm pissed. Dude. Like, I want full Siri dictation history. Okay, Siri responses. Okay. Oh. Why is it off? Hey Siri? Lumos. You're a wizard, Harry. You're a wizard. Hey Siri? Lumos. Hey Siri? Turn off Lumos. I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm a wizard.
Harry Potter spells that you can use on your phone, Apple or Android. Now, this doesn't work for every phone, but you can say, okay, Google, Lumos. Turns on your flashlight. Or you could go, okay, Google, Knox. Turns it off.
Oh, no.
Some of the other ones that you can use, Accio, followed by the name of an app, will open up that app. You can also turn your volume up or down. You can have a preset of where you...
What? Hey Siri? Accio Instagram. Hey Siri? Accio camera. Am I saying Accio wrong? Hey Siri? Accio camera. Okay. It thinks I'm saying Arlo. Hey Siri? Accio. It's not working. Hey Siri? Accio camera. No, does not work. That's a lie.
want it to go, and Sonorous will turn it up, and Quietus will turn it down.
Hey Siri? Sonorous. There's no one in your contacts named Sonorous. Also wrong.
Did you know there
Okay, Google. Avada Kedavra. Kedavra. That's funny.
are a bunch of Harry Potter spells?
Okay, well, just Lumos works. Well, let's see. Hey Siri? Lumos. Hey Siri? Knox. Okay, that works. That works.
Oh my god. It's weed. That's a lot of dead weed. Oh my god.
That's funny. Oh my goodness. We've reached the end of suggestions.
It does represent a family feud that Donald did start by attempting to get his ailing father
How
to sign
true is the Trump movie The Apprentice fact check?
over changes to his will. It was basically taking the whole estate and giving it to Donald. As one former senior administration official puts it, you try working for him and...
Okay, hold on a second. I just want to pause this and just show you, by the way, my chat. Look how many people are watching Hassan. That is an absolute crazy number.
In the meantime, I will be eating this triple cheeseburger with bacon, okay? That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be focusing on the little pleasures that I do have.
That is
Holy fuck, this is so big.
crazy.
If he kills you, I'm sliding. That's what Ryan said. I probably shouldn't have gotten a triple. It's too much. All right, let's take a look.
Wow.
Back to you. All right, Steve, thanks very much. NBC News senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett joins us now. She's at the Vote Watch desk with an update on the abortion measures on the ballots in several states.
Hey guys, yeah,
He's
we've been
eating
tracking
bacon?
news
I thought you
across
were a
10
muzzy.
different states tonight, and at least so far, we can make calls for 4 different states, and it's worth noting here the places where the abortion referendums have actually gone through and passed are places where abortion rights are not in jeopardy. Places like Colorado, where abortion is easily on the ballot there and has managed to pass. The first one, New York, again, obviously you can still get an abortion in New York, but there was part of a package of anti-discrimination laws to try to shore up these
Yeah,
rights. Again, these
if you
are
want to.
constitutional.
Wow, that's crazy. And then there is me. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see. And then there is me.
Oh my god. It's weed. That's a lot of dead weed.
Such a blurry one though. Okay. We watching Oh my god, Kamala's catching up? Please, dude. Let's see. This is such a long video. I think I'm gonna be skipping around for this one.
It does represent a family feud that Donald did start by attempting to get his ailing father to sign over changes to his will. It was basically taking the whole estate and giving it to Donald. As one former senior administration official puts it, you try working for him and not chasing pills with alcohol. Hello lovely people, my name is Emma. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. No need to beat around the bush. You know what this video is about because you read the title. You're smart like that. It's one of the reasons I like you. Recently released and causing a big stir is the film The Apprentice. Lovely little bit of wordplay. The Apprentice, of course, refers to the mentor-mentee relationship between the notorious lawyer Roy Cohn and the up-and-coming Donald Trump. It's set in the 1980s as Donald Trump rises to become a real estate mogul and finishes sort of just before everything falls apart. I think it's a fascinating bit of time to examine. I think the film was fantastic. Really well made, superb acting. Jeremy Strong is the only person in the world who could make me feel sorry for Roy Cohn. He is one of the greatest actors in the world right now. So, as a film, great experience, do recommend. As Gabriel Sherman, the screenwriter, told a website called Movie Maker in an email, the movie dramatizes the well-documented behavior and strategies Roy Cohn taught his apprentice, Donald Trump. The film is a dramatization that reflects the character and the behavior of these two men and the relationship
Who is the director?
between them, and I think it does a very good job. However, the US election is imminent, and Donald Trump is very upset by the portrayal of him in the film and the timing, calling it fake and classless in his classic all-caps manner. He also called it defamatory and suggested it's an attempt to swing the election. While the film opens with an announcement that it is a dramatization,
when was it released?
fictionalizing things for the sake of story, Trump does make a little bit of a point, much as it pains me to say it. The film does have some shocking moments, and it is a precipitous time to show the man running for President of the United States in such a shocking way. So I thought we'd all benefit from a little fact check. Many of you will be wondering how many of the key events in The Apprentice are reflections of real life, where the facts may differ, and I am here to clear it all up for you. You're welcome. Let's start the same place as the film does, with the Trumps going through a lawsuit around racial discrimination in their properties.
Oh no,
Was this a real
because
lawsuit?
Trump
Were
has
the
never
Trumps
faced a
accused
racial
of racial
discrimination.
discrimination? This is 100% true. The film opens with Donald worrying over this lawsuit. As portrayed in the film, this is also indeed where Donald Trump got to know Roy Cohn as he represented them in the legal suit. According to the Department of Justice lawsuit, at 39 Trump-owned properties,
Yeah, you win some,
widespread
you lose
practices
some, I
were used
guess.
to avoid renting to black people, including implementing a secret code, which is also mentioned in the movie.
That's so
the use
funny.
of the word C to mark any tenancy application by a black person. In the end, the Trump organization settled, agreeing to make future changes so that the discrimination did not continue, but they never had to admit any wrongdoing, which is a line that Donald Trump would parrot whenever this comes up. Related then, did Roy Cohn blackmail a Department of Justice official in order to win the suit? This is false. The film shows Roy Cohn blackmailing a Department of Justice official with photographic evidence of him and some young men engaging in sexual activities. This is pure dramatization, as the screenwriter acknowledges. However, it is representative and intended to be representative of the kind of behavior that Roy Cohn did employ. He did a lot to damage and remove gay men from public office. He also, as we will later discuss, admitted to using illicit means to achieve his ends. So this specific event in the film is simply to represent that behavior and not a specific incident that really occurred. Did a young Donald Trump take amphetamines? I'm going to put this down as a false/accounts vary, because there are several accounts that allege issues confusion.
Hold on a second here.
Which he took in pill form not only curbed his appetite but gave him a feeling of euphoria and unlimited energy. The medical literature warned that some potentially dangerous side effects could result from long-term usage. They included anxiety, insomnia, and delusions of grandeur. According to several Trump Organization insiders, Donald exhibited all of these ominous symptoms of diet drug use, and then some. Allegedly, the drug that Trump was taking at the time was tenuate dospan, a speed-like drug. So the film's portrayal of Trump's use of diet pills comes from these various accounts from the early 90s. A site called Gawker, which reported on this story, claims to have a source that the Donald Trump of today is on a diet drug called phentermine and has been since at least April of 2014. So while this piece of the story does come from several accounts of Donald Trump and his behavior at the time, we don't have any material evidence to say that it's true, so this is false/accounts vary. Whoop. Have you met my son? This is Baffy. He's a very soft and sweet boy. He was produced in a limited run a little while ago, and since then people and was suffering a lot of pain. Ivana says that Donald pinned her down to the bed and started ripping her hair out at the scalp where he had had his surgery. At the time, she said. Later, she added the qualification to the book that she did not want it to be described as. On one occasion in 1989, she said, Mr. Trump and I had marital relations in which he behaved very differently toward me. As a woman, I felt violated as the love and tenderness which he normally exhibited towards me was absent. I referred to this as a... but I do not want my words to be interpreted in a literal or criminal sense. It's important to note that her later statement didn't deny anything that had happened or exonerate Donald's behavior.
Didn't the girl, the actress from Agatha, she came up to say some girl's story about Trump, right? Seems like a mid guy.
It's also important to note that Trump's 1991 settlement agreement included a gag order which forbid Ivana from speaking about her marriage to Donald without his permission. So that is the most complicated and horrible story wrapped up. Trump's cosmetic procedures, then. It is according to Ivana's deposition that we have this information. Till this film, I did not know what a scalp reduction was, and my life is the worst for knowing, so that's cool. They literally cut out the bit of skin that has the bald spot. It's horrendous. It's horrendous. So these come from Ivana's sworn statements under oath. Her plastic surgeon, Dr. Stephen Hoeflin, who had performed Donald's waist and chin liposuction, also performed his scalp reduction surgery. In Lost Tycoon, Hurt wrote that the recovery was painful and Donald suffered nagging headaches caused by the shrinking of the scalp and the pain of the initial incision. In pain and not satisfied with the immediate coloration associated with the process, on an irate phone call, Donald told the doctor, "I'm going to kill you." He then threatened to sue the doctor, not pay for the procedure, and work to destroy his practice. To me, it seems like a strangely specific thing to lie about in a deposition. If you were going to allege that your husband assaulted you in a fit of rage, mentioning specific cosmetic surgery procedures just seems a bizarre way to justify his outrage. Over the many years since, a number of plastic surgeons have attempted to deduce what Trump and his family may or may not have had done just based on images and video footage of them, but no surgeon, for obvious reasons, has ever come forward and admitted to performing surgery on Trump. So for the simple fact that Trump denies these things having happened, accounts vary. Now to one of the primary themes of the film. Was Roy Cohn gay, hiding it his entire life, eventually succumbing to AIDS? This is true. By the 80s, certainly, Roy Cohn was widely known to be gay, though he always publicly denied it. Just as is portrayed in the film, he often brought his...
What we're watching right now is about the movie Apprentice, and she is doing a fact check.
His young male friends and advisors, his young male partners to public events. He did indeed pass away from AIDS.
She can't even confirm or deny.
Despite, just as portrayed in the film, always claiming that it was liver cancer. His case is an extremely dark one, as the film suggests. He did indeed also bully several gay men out of office. Roy Cohn's cousin followed him for a while to produce a story for Vanity Fair. He said, "Everyone who spent time with Roy knew that the stories of his engagements to Barbara Walters and several other women were fiction. Ever since I was a kid, I had watched him attend family reunions with a series of younger male companions who were invariably..."
I like her little doggy shirt.
Introduced as office managers from his firm, but whom one of my relatives always referred to as Roy's tricks. In the early 1980s, Roy introduced a man named Russell Eldridge as his secretary. Soon I learned that Russell had become very sick. When Russell died, Roy was heartbroken. Later I gathered that Russell had died of AIDS. In 1985, he was diagnosed with AIDS. The only two people who knew the truth were Peter, his partner who he lived with, and a partner of his of 30 years, Tom Bolan. To his secretary and his closest friends, he kept dispensing progress reports of his liver cancer. A columnist called Jack Anderson produced transcripts of his hospital records. As such, we can confirm for a fact that he died from AIDS, not liver cancer. Did Donald Trump abandon Cohn when he got AIDS? Accounts vary. Roy Cohn himself said so. According to Vanity Fair, in those final months, speaking in a voice that had turned to a whisper, Roy admitted to me that he was disappointed in the silence from ice-cold Trump.
Vanity Fair is the most trusted source.
Cohn's longtime secretary Susan Bell said, Donald found out about it and just dropped him like a hot potato. It was like night and day. Cohn was quoted in the 1992 book about Trump as saying, "Donald pisses ice water." Now, according to Cohn's cousin and the Vanity Fair article, the final dinner scene in Mar-a-Lago never happened. It's a very haunting scene in which Roy Cohn, on death's door, discovers that the diamond, silk, platinum cufflinks that Trump has given him are fake, as Ivana tells him. They joke about his death. The film cuts to people in protective gear wiping down and spraying the wheelchair, the dinner table, everything that he might have touched, in a way that is indicative of people's fear around AIDS at the time. However, according to the 2020 book, The Fixers, the Bottom Feeders, Crooked Lawyers, Gossip Mongers, and Porn Stars Who Created the 45th President, hell of a title, Trump was quoted as saying, half-jokingly, "I had to spend a fortune to fumigate all the dishes and silverware." In an earlier moment of the film, when Roy Cohn is attempting to demonstrate his means, his prowess as a lawyer to a young Donald Trump, he explains that he used illicit, under-the-table means to get a Soviet spy convicted of the death penalty. He says that she was avoiding the death penalty because she was a woman and a mother, and he thought that was unfair, so he fought to ensure she got the death penalty. This is true. He was only in his 20s in 1951, an assistant prosecutor, when he helped engineer the conviction and execution of these Soviet spies. He acknowledged using illicit back-channel conversations with the judge to get the death penalty. Did Roy Cohn and Donald Trump try to get Ivana to sign a ridiculous prenup? This is true. The film implies the reason behind it is that Roy is jealous of Trump's impending marriage to Ivana. Again, Vanity Fair says, "The Apprentice suggests what some of the observers, me, Roy Cohn's cousin, always suspected. The preternaturally ugly Cohn was attracted to the towering handsome Trump." He specifies he's talking about Trump in his late 20s and 30s. This is true in the broader sense, he says, mixing fact and dramatic flourish. We don't know if Roy felt rebuffed by the object of his desire. We do know he drew up an onerous prenup for Ivana. Finally, another shocking moment towards the end of the film. Did Donald try to get his ailing father to sign over money from his siblings' trust? This is false, but it is based on a very similar, true event. This specific incident, Donald going to his father, who is just becoming slightly confused in his older age and attempting to get him to sign money over from his siblings' trust, his mother getting angry with him. This specific event did not happen. However, it does represent a family feud that Donald did start by attempting to get his ailing father to sign over changes to his will. In 1990, Trump's creditors are all up his arse. Ivana is divorcing him, wants a significant amount of money from the settlement. According to depositions from Trump's family, he sent a lawyer and an accountant to go and see Fred Sr., where they told him he immediately needed to sign an agreement.
You made your
per
name
Donald's wishes.
so much
Fred Sr.
longer.
was 85 years old at the time and soon to be diagnosed with cognitive decline, including memory issues, confusion. Several of his family members referred to this as dementia. Donald's sister Mary Trump Barry was asked by her father in 1990 to review those changes. Her husband John Barry was an attorney familiar with estate law and looked it over with her. To quote Mary, "I show it to John and he says, 'Holy shit.' It was basically taking the whole estate and giving it to Donald." She helped Fred Sr. reject Donald's effort, and Mary claims that Donald wouldn't speak to her for 2 years after the fact. So there you go, that is the truth behind The Apprentice. Any surprises? Anything that you're like, no, that checks out, that's pretty much what I expected? I think the way they used...
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump tried smuggling assets. Dude, every non-American is worried about America. Why? Because they are in everybody's damn business. And Jill Stein still can't get a measly 5%. What? What is my vote worth? Huh? Okay. I want to show you a video that my brother sent me. And I kind of want to try it on stream. But when we have actual lengths of time. Because this is going to take a while. Here we go. Let's see. Mario Kart AC laps. Oh, here we go. This is a very interesting video. We're not gonna watch the whole thing because it's 19 minutes.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe doesn't...
But it's gonna give you the gist of some sort of an explanation. 3 days ago. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, wait. Here.
Doesn't really...
Actually,
character
we'll watch from the
but
beginning.
these are
so you just
always
get an understanding.
incredibly situational and never affect actual gameplay. And this is what I believed too until I came across this, a video of somebody playing on DK Jungle. As they come up to the end of the glider section,
Pay attention to this right here, the checkpoint.
They move off to the left, likely trying to cut off part of the end, but they go a bit too low and get picked up by Lakitu. Then they try to drive off, but upon crossing the finish line, the lap doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
I was astounded. I had never seen anything like this before in
You are going to be good
in the
quality.
game. I needed to know more. I wasn't exactly sure what they had done to invalidate the lap, but I figured that it must have had something to do with this weird glider vectoring they had done immediately beforehand. So I went on to DK Jungle to try to recreate this.
Anyways, He went and tried to recreate it. Mario Kart found it. They patched it up. Dude, I haven't started watching it, bro. I probably won't watch it until like months later. You never know. I might watch it sooner. Anyways, for this game Mario Kart, they patched it up. He found a checkpoint here that they did not patch. And they're trying to do a certain level here to do 7 full laps. Including the like non-checkpoint part.
I would only need to get the shroomless glitch once, and then do it with shrooms 3 times before finishing it off by just completing the laps normally. So with that, I started my attempts. It took me 12 hours to get another shroomless.
So hold on, I think he figured it out here.
Only a few more to go. Oh my gosh, that worked! Oh my gosh, wait, that worked! We did it. We had a shroomless anti-cut, and the best part is, it worked with 0 coins, meaning this one was truly infinite. As soon as everyone found out about this, the first thing we wanted to do was go for the lap record. To set a new lap record, I would only need to get the shroomless glitch once, and then do it with shrooms 3 times before finishing it off by just completing the laps normally. So with that, I started my attempts. It took me 12 hours to get another shroomless AC, but this one was a little weird. For some reason, Lakitu started dragging me back down the track and then just kind of pulled me straight across the lake. I'm not quite sure what happened here, but it did give me the lap skip, so all I had to do was get the shroom AC 3 times.
So does that make sense? Does that make sense? So what eventually I want to do is try it out. This video came out 3 days ago. And my brother's pretty excited because he wants me to show it on stream. So we can try it. I think we should try it. But how is my schedule looking? Tomorrow I'm having ramen. After tomorrow, Thursday. What's happening Thursday? I said I'm doing something on Thursday. Oh, yeah. My friend's birthday party. Friday, I might go to Disneyland. Saturday is my other friend's birthday. Sunday I have karate. It's always in the middle of the day. In the meantime, I'm trying to figure it out. Do you understand? Like, it's crazy. No, it's I'm telling you, it's crazy. Like, there's a lot of birthdays in November. A lot of birthdays. Sparking Zero. Nobody reminded me of that. I'll be right back. Back soon. Let me give you some tunes. Okay. I'm back. Yeah. Me? Social life for a 30-year-old? Dude. And it's funny because, like, I don't have a lot of friends. It's just those same friends. Dude, please, like, what's wrong? Tadaima. Are you gonna work? Are you gonna work? Because I'm not with it. I'm not with it. What's up? They are good friends. I love them to death, man. I love them to death. There ain't anybody else that I would want in my friend life. Is there, shop? Is there internet? There's internet. Alright, dude. Fall Guys, you're messing around. You're looking dumb right now. You're looking dumb. There you go. Yeah, don't look dumb. I know you ain't dumb. Jeez. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. Anyway, what policies are you worried about if Trump wins? To be honest with you, bro, またアボカド入った。毎日 bro 私は毎日納豆食べますよ dude please I thought about myself eating that the other day and I imagined myself gagging. I'm like so scared of trying it. I'm so scared. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want I don't want to do it. I don't even know what lo-fi's on. Is the lo-fi good? Should I keep it on? Up to you. Alright, dude. You dig it? Cool. Kind of like Chris Evans in that one interview. I don't like it. Yes, that's what I was trying to do. I just forgot what he said. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I never had it. I'm just too scared, bro. Natto? Like fermented beans? With the little squiggly line, like the little root behind it. It's and it's like sticky and slimy, and it just looks I don't want it. It literally, I feel like I'm gonna gag. But then my friend who's also Japanese, yeah, I'm a texture girly too. I'm definitely a texture girly. No. I don't know, man. I think because you grew up with it. Like, it's... Ooh. That was close. My friend, she's also Japanese and from Kyoto, and she said there's like different ways of like natto dishes. So I'm curious. Oh! I almost died. That was crazy. Oh, I got so lucky. Yeah, I'm a texture girl too. Like, there's no way. We all have our own symptoms and spectrums of different things. I can't do it, dude. Like slimy. So at most it might take 2 weeks because people also mail in their vote. A lot of people do it electronically, but also a lot of people do mail-ins as well. So there is a projection, but we won't know the final result probably in the next 2 weeks. This is so funny. What if I win this race? So most likely, guys, I don't know if I'll be going to Disneyland on Friday, so Friday is tentative. I can try for tomorrow as well, but Friday is tentative. I will be releasing shorts throughout the week, though. Wow, that's messed up. That's messed up. I'm out. I don't want to see who wins. I have to give a ramen review? No, of course. Just, of course. So the ramen place that I'm going to tomorrow, I've been there before. And according to my sensei, they changed management years ago. So before that, they only had one type of ramen, and they only had the broth of a mixture of fish and chicken broth. It sounded pretty gross. It wasn't great. So tomorrow, they have more ramen options, and they have a creamy chicken broth that I'm really excited for. I'm a chicken broth girly. For obvious reasons. 豚肉を食べません. Pork, no. I wish I can taste tonkatsu. I'm just really curious. It looks so delicious. But I'll keep you guys updated. Thank God. Dude, stop. I know. Y'all telling me tonkatsu is so good. I know. I heard. If someone can make a ramen really close to what tonkatsu tastes like, I'm willing to try. But it'll never be. Boy, what I would love to, though. They say Din over Dunya. I'd love that. Dang. Ooh. No, Wait, what? It is. It's tonkatsu. No, I thought it was with a ka. Don't mess with me. You're messing with me. Are you messing with me? Wow, this guy's messing with us, bro. I've never lost in this match. Well, what's tonkotsu? No, of course I'm talking about ramen. You hate your own language? Dude, we're talking about tonkatsu. Matt just spelled it wrong. What? I guess Matt spelled it right. Then what's... Well, okay. I'm talking about ramen. Am I pronouncing it wrong? Oh. Okay, Matt. Matt is never wrong. Ah, brisket ramen. They made a ramen Texan. They added their own Texas twist. I want to try like Wagyu ramen. What is it? Ichiraku no ramen. Ramen. Ooh, this is the first one? Damn. No, you should have just said darn tootin'. Yeah, darn tootin'. Okay. I think this will be our last race. Let's hope I win. Let's go. Wow, that was quick. That was a quick knockout. Anyone on Twitch? Alright. Ooh. This one I've been getting better at. Rootin'est, tootin'est cowboy in the wild, wild west. I love how I'm not hitting any hoops at all. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Please. Wow. Okay. Nice. I just need one more. And that's mine. Oh my god, that was crazy. Is that a bad thing? Excuse me. You can tell how heavy that sneeze is. Trump has won Georgia. The AP projects the state gives him the second key battleground victory. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you. That means she lost. Right? No way. I've never seen this before. Alright, banana, cherry. Cherry, banana. Wow. Wait, I want to stay up here? Cherry, watermelon, orange. Okay. No! That was crazy. Okay, okay, one more. We'll do this. We'll take a one look back. We'll take a one more look at the election, and then we will pray for the best. She's a rootin'est, tootin'est cowboy in the wild, wild west. Woody's Roundup. Dude, I cleaned out my desk and I just feel so clean and not like a hoarder. Toy Story 2 is like, honestly, the Toy Story sequels have been like, has always topped the other, always. And if not topped the other, like, still watchable. I'm gonna be out of this country before Trump strips away every right I got. And then honestly, like, I'm happy for you, for real. I feel pretty confident. Plus, if you fall, you just go back to checkpoint. It's not a if you fall, you lose situation. Alright, I think they're done. One more, and they're done. Ahem. 23 qualify? That's a lot of people. I also will say Lion King 2 is better than Lion King 1. And Lion King 1.5. And then you're probably guys are wondering, there's a Lion King 1.5? But also at the same time, I will not be surprised if Michael, Ren, and Matt knew about Lion King 1.5. Well, Ren, you're kind of too young. But if you know it, I'm impressed. So... Oh my god. Oh. There's 6 cannons. Dishonor! Dishonor on you! sun on your cow. I said Lion King 2 is better than Lion King 1. And then I said, and for the people who really know, Lion King 1.5 is a masterpiece. 1.5 on GPS? Dude, I remember when it came out on DVD, and then Raven was singing Grazing in the Grass. No, that was a disgrace. No. Deception. Disgrace. Even still with the scar on his face. Deception and outrage. Disgrace. Oh shit. Okay. Oh my god, I hate my life. I hate my life. Please, 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 please. I don't want to lose. Oh my god, dude. Ugh! Finally. Oh! I'm done. Do I have no aim, bro? Like, this is the worst day of my life, man. Alright. Let's take one last look. At the election. Election? And then we can call it a night. No. That's exactly what I was lacking, bro. Alright. Let's refresh this pup. Ooh. Does it refresh itself? Yeah, it does. As of 10:20. Ooh. She still doesn't even have 5%. Alaska even went for Trump. Yeah, there's no way Kamala's gonna win. Well, folks. Oh, yeah. No, Trump's gonna win. Trump is winning by a landslide. Like, he's even getting the popular vote. He's like, I lost to an old man, but I ain't losing to a girl. Okay. Tomorrow and Friday are tentative. I will keep you updated. I'm meeting my friend around 6:30, 7 o'clock for ramen. And, you know, I don't want to rush a hangout because we both put time aside for each other. So, I will see you guys tentatively tomorrow or Friday. Come on. I think we're probably going to have an economic boost. But in terms of bigotry, racism, you know, him being convicted of a felony and all that stuff, like, yeah, that is just an embarrassment to America of letting things slide. But economically, hopefully we'll be okay. Anyways, guys, much love. Much love. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow or Friday. Shorts out tomorrow.